Um, my name is Awesome Ali.
And I'm Raisa, and welcome back to 90 Days to Becoming an Awesome Person. We are on day 15, so we are going to start it off always with our quote of the day.
Thank you, Raisa. I forgot to tell you guys that you made it to the second week yesterday. You made it to the second week of the 90-day challenge, so congrats to you. Let's start it off with some Monday morning motivation by none other than Napoleon Hill. He said, whatever the mind of the man can achieve, can conceive, it can achieve. So I'll say that again. Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Raisa, what is your thoughts, opinions, comments, and perspective on this quote?
This is an interesting quote because my mom, our mom, she was actually listening to Think and Grow Rich on the audiobook, and I just remember the day she kind of bursted into my room early in the morning, and she was like, I have it. I have the answer. And I was like, what answer? What are you talking about? And she's like, you can do it. You can do it. And I'm still like half awake, and I'm like, I don't know what she's talking about. So when after listening to the audiobook, she found the answer, and she actually wrote it on my wall here. And she said, the secret to success and failure, sorry, I'm kind of reading it right now, is what we become what we think about. And I remember her kind of frantically going around my room, picking up a marker. She's like, where's your marker? Where's your marker? And she wrote that on a piece of paper on my wall to really help us out. I remember that. It's very amazing the stories we have when it comes to self-development in a way. And whether it was it impacted us or it impacted others in a way, it always has a unique spin or a unique story to it. And I really love this quote because it brings me back to that day when my mom was like, I have it, I have the answer. And then she wrote it down, and then she kissed me, and then she left. You know what I mean? So it was really, really nice.
Wow, Risa, thank you for that. So what does this quote actually mean? Whatever. Why the word whatever? That could be anything that you're currently thinking about, whether positive or negative. That's why the word whatever is the first thing. The mind, your subconscious. When you focus on something, that's when you start to believe it. I actually talk about that. Of man, that could be of yourself, of my sister, of whoever, right? So whatever you want, anything, whether good or bad, of the mind, right? Your mind, your subconscious, whatever it's focusing on, of man, yourself, can conceive, that means understand and start to believe. That's when you attach an emotion of confidence to a thought and start to build on it. That's when it becomes a belief. It can achieve. You can have it. It is yours. Sorry, that's just our dad's phone going off there. So anything that you want, just to reiterate the quote here, anything that you want, whether yourself or a sibling, whatever you want, can be achieved once you start to believe it. Once you start to believe it and understand it, right? You don't have to understand it 100%, but if you have a simple enough idea of what it is, then you can have it. So that's what that quote means in my perspective. Whatever, anything you want, you can have, as long as you can believe it and achieve it, whether good or bad. You have to make that decision for you.
Yeah.
A great example is when Race and I put on our first youth conference, right? It was in just December of 2018. We decided to do it. 2019, we were like, all right, this is the date in June. And then next thing you know, throughout that month periods to getting to that, we had some crazy events that not many of you even know of. A great example is we had our mind set out on having this event. Life decided, let's intervene a bit. So they burned down our current venue that we were about to go to. But because we still had our mind set on that target, and we didn't let the current obstacles stop us and interfere with our train ramming through the station, trying to get to the station of success for this event. We decided to move on that quickly and come up with the idea and solution because we acted in the way of our goal and our dream, because we wanted it, as Napoleon Hill is saying here. The universe, if you believe in that, decided to point us in the direction. Some sort of force pointed us in the direction and helped us out just so ever so slightly. So this is why I really love this quote, because it's worked for me. It's worked for so many that I'm close to, and that is why, if you can take it literally, the legit words, and break it down into something that you can understand for yourself, just wait to see the magic and the power happen. It's crazy. All right, Ray, so what is the tip for today?
Okay, so the tip for today is unplug. Appliances, when turned off, still use a lot of electricity. So make it a habit to take out the plug on some things when it's not in use. For example, your phone charger all the way to your toaster. And this was by the book Go Green, Live Rich by David Bach with Hillary Rosner. So what they're saying is even your phone charger, sometimes your toaster, little appliances like that still use up a lot of electricity in your home. And, when it's not in use, it's somewhat wasteful. So definitely, if you can, that's a little thing to do to help the environment and save money in your home with electricity, is just to unplug those appliances when not in use. Or even if you have an extension cord, switching off that extension cord with
power bar and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. All your power bars, so that yeah. So that's the tip of the day. And I think what you can see here is, even though you can achieve many things in life, also achieve the little things that help everyone around you live a better life as well.
Yes, I like that. With the unplug, we're just gonna stay at that. There's off-peak hours in the night to charge your phone. Do it then. Don't worry, you can still do it. It's amazing. Try out this tip today. Tell us what your experience has been with us. If you haven't already, don't forget to grab your free 30-day journal PDF by clicking the link in Instagram in our bio, on Facebook in this caption. You'll get a quote of the day for 30 days with a tip for tomorrow for 30 days, including a to-do list, daily planner, gratitude pages, and much more. If that sounds interesting, just click the link and it will be yours for free. This was presented by APSA. Awesome people.
Shaping our world.
Remember, you are awesome.
And you can make the world a better place. Bye.
Bye.